going to put some 10s and 1s on my place value mat. And don't say anything out loud. I want you to give me a thumbs up on your heart if you know the value of our blocks. Give me a thumbs up. Now I want you to whisper to your neighbor if you can explain how you know. What's the value? And tell your neighbor, how do you know? All right, come back to me. Who thinks they can explain either what you are thinking or what your partner shared about how we know the value of these blocks? Raise a quiet hand. Yeah, Rhonda.
My partner said there's 3 stacks of 10s,
Uh-huh.
so that would be 30 plus 2 1s would be 32.
Oh, so these are 10s,
Mhm.
and this is 30 because there's 3 10s and 2 more. Who can say that in a different way? Who is thinking that same value but has some ideas to add on to Rhonda? How do you know it's 10?
Well, if I count it up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
So we could
17.
prove it by ones. What's quicker? 10, 20, 30 or counting by ones? 10, 20, 30. Okay, so you know what we're gonna do right now. This is, you gotta really pay attention with me. I'm gonna sometimes place a 10 on the mat. Sometimes I'm gonna place a 1. And we have to think about the changing value. And then after we do it as a group, I'm gonna go around and see if we can keep up, all right? So, all of us together, we know we started with 32. What do we have now?
42.
Keep going with me.
52, 62, 63.
Ooh, I couldn't even fool you. You knew the difference from when I changed units. I added 10s to start, but then I added a 1. All right, so we have what now?
63, 73, 74,
84,
85, 86, 87.
Okay, pause. All right, so now here's what we're going to do. I'm going to continue this, but we're going to take our turn now, and we get to be the person that gets to say the value and talk about the change. Here's the thing that we have to be really careful for. Sometimes I'm going to add on, and sometimes I might take it off. So we really have to be on it. Are you ready to do that with me?
Sure.
All right, let's try it. All right, so I'm gonna start it so I know and I can see there's 4 10s and 4 10s. We have 87. 5 and 2 more make 7. So is everybody in agreement? We have 87? Okay, ready?
90.
Yes.
99. 89.
Great job.
79.
Awesome.
60. 59.
Yes.
Are you paying attention?
Friends, that's no, this is we need to see this. So tell me what because you did some really good counting and some thinking just then. Tell me how you know it's 59. You're right.
Because I had to remember where we started from, and I was, or see that you removed and then you added.
Excellent. So we had 69. You knew I took away a 10. So you were counting backwards. And sometimes that takes our kids some thinking time to do. And we give them that affirmation and allow to recount if necessary. Okay. Process.
Especially our ELD.
Our ELD learners and all kids need that time. Notice that I wasn't like, come on, right? Like that's intentional. All right, so Rhonda, we have 59. What if I do that?
58. What does that mean?
56.
66. Not 76.
Okay, all right, my friends. So we're gonna stop right here. I can make 76 with how many tens?
7.
7 tens
Six ones.
and 6 ones. What if I do this? I want you to really think about my question. Is this still 76?
Let me count.
Hold on, right? Now, there's a whole bunch of kids. I ask that question so routinely and they go, no, right? There's so many of them that do not believe it. So we go through this process of, yes, let me count, right? And then we finally get to the idea that the more you break apart the 10 and put it back together, we're gonna have something, and it's an understanding. Why would this be important as a scaffold and a building block for computation, addition and subtraction with regrouping? Why?
Well, the students have to have that flexibility to know that, especially with subtraction, when you regroup, the number doesn't actually change. You're
Right.
just reunitizing the values, and so for this, that helps students to see, well, it's the same no matter whether it's that is 110 or 10 ones. It's the same number.
So you're telling me 16 ones and 6 tens is still 76. It's also 7 tens and 6 ones, and that's 76. This is equality too, isn't it? It gives us that opportunity. You know how they tell us to do expanded form? It's like on the list. It always, to me, when I was teaching and didn't understand this, it felt like a throwaway standard. Like most of the time kids got it, you moved through it real fast, but you only did it hundreds, tens, and ones in the traditional way. This is the break apart way. Guess where you see this expanded form? In your algorithm. 60 and 12 is on their paper when they're subtracting. Expanded form is actually so huge that it can't be a throwaway, and we just did it concretely. Thank you for fishbowling, thank you to my team, and thank you for our recorder for capturing that. Awesome, we're gonna have that.